Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching the Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 15. In the last episode, I don't remember what the big focus was, to be honest. Junji was thinking about telling Mao again. There was the eunuch. The new eunuch who's like very beautiful, and all the women are kind of like have a crush on him, or at least want to see him and talk to him, whatever. But he's also very scarred, so he's been treated terribly as a slave. And we ended the episode with Xiaolan accidentally causing someone to drop the ice or something. Like she did. I don't know how terrible that is, but it seems like, I mean, she was like about to cry, and she was yelled at, and we'll see how badly she's going to be treated now. Okay, let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. Was it that episode, the episode for that, when we focused on the, on treating the women in the baths? I think it might have been the episode for that. I don't remember. Who's that? We saw Lakan with someone with glasses. Oh, it's ice with something. Yeah, both of them are in trouble. Oh yeah, and she's holding a console sheet. Wow. Lola. Shit. Not good. Yeah. Yeah, the worst one. Okay. Yeah, just standing there smiling. What the hell, dude? I mean, like, Junshi has no sway over what's going on. Or he trusts in her abilities. Oh. What kanzashi is this? Oh yeah, one of a kanza, right? Oh. Oh no. That's really sad. Can you stop with the smirking, you piece of shit? Sorry. Can you just like do something? Oh my god. So it's her friend. She started caring about her though. She thought about her as a little sister she didn't have. He's so shocked that she cares that much. What is wrong with you? Punch him. You listen to me? You don't deserve anything right now. Really? What? Oh. Okay. So. Do you really think she's going to wear? Something that you gave her, I'm sorry, dude. Oh my goodness. Is that the same dude? It's gonna be ice cream? Or something. Oh, that's what we saw at the end of the opening. Nice. Girl! Okay, good. Go out. Yeah. Let's just hope. Oh, okay. Good job. Where'd you come from? Great girl. You feel it? Oh. Who? They're so cute. Wow. I hope everything's gonna be alright. That's good. That means it's a man. It's a man. It's a boy. Or something like that. Oh shit, that means that means that the legs are first, maybe. That's not good. You need to turn it. Suddenly fell ill. How convenient. That's dangerous. Yeah, it means that the legs are first. It can still turn. Look, we didn't have enough trouble as it is. Like, I mean, this is like really bad luck to top off like everything else. And the fact that there's like actual danger from people like is also like naturally makes it hard. Moxibustion? Okay. Yes, your dad? Yeah, but he was already there, so... But... he was kicked out. What with you? Because she knows him personally, yes. He's her adoptive father. And you know she's good with medicine, if that's anything to go by. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she really takes a lot of faith here. Through Mao's, like, word. He came. But she doesn't have a lot of options. Damn. Looking like an old woman. Oh god, I hope nothing bad happens now. Because that will be horrible for him. And for Mao too, I think. Yeah. Okay. Very inefficient, but sure. And it also makes sense that they wouldn't just restore him to being a doctor. Yeah, okay, she knows. What did you expect? Ouch. Okay. Someone like Lekan? Oh boy. No, what? No, not the music, no. That's the eunuch? The new eunuch? What are you up to? Why are you standing at a grave? What are you up to?
He's just standing there, menacingly!
What the hell are you up to? Jesus. Okay. We went in this episode from Shaolan's trouble for making ice cream to finding out that Gyokuyo might have a breech delivery, which is, even nowadays, it's like problematic. For the most part, it's treated like it's operated on. My mother is a midwife, or she used to be, and it was especially in her hospital that they would deliver, breech pregnancies like without an operation. But anyway, back then I'm sure that it was even harder and definitely very scary, especially when you know that there's like a conspiracy going on, that you're already kind of at risk, like there are people out there somewhere probably that wants you not to deliver, and then there's like another complication on top of that, and then and everything is just bad. I mean, no, it doesn't have to be bad. It can, I mean, and this is like really an opportunity for Loman to, I guess, salvage his reputation. Even though, like Gyokuyo said, like, back then people were being manipulated. Very possibly he didn't do anything wrong. But still, there's the kind of this stain on his reputation to some degree. I don't know how much it bothered him outside. But this is his chance to, I mean, I don't know if he really cares about that, but to do it right, supposedly this time, to show his skills, and in a place where things are more fair now, for the most part, supposedly. So hopefully that can work out. But then if something goes wrong, again, especially considering that this is a complicated delivery now, like I don't know what they will do. Like they might kill him. They might, I don't know. And Mao will definitely, I mean, Mao trusts him so much, and she knows he's, trustworthy. But it could be another thing that's not in his control, That's the scary part. Especially with this eunuch doing, I don't know what, just like standing there by a grave. Is he connected somehow to something, to someone? Does he look a little bit like, I'm trying to think. Does he look a little bit like Surei, possibly? I don't remember what she looked like. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's her in disguise. But how can you yeah, how can you pass the check though? The physical check. I mean, she doesn't have, anything down there, but I mean, I don't know why I thought that. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Could she, like, maybe she has a way to infiltrate, like, to somehow, I don't know, like she still has connections within the palace, and they allowed her to pass through. That would be terrible though, because that's, I think, Jinshi's, that's under his realm of control, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. Whoever enters the rear palace, possibly. So everything's kind of hanging in the balance. Like, Loman's reputation, Mao's reputation in relation, the baby itself, Jinshi's, I think, also like job. So yeah, that's a lot to contend with. And I'm so worried. The whole Jinshi thing, wow, he was so annoying. But obviously I understand that he saw this as an opportunity for him to, force Mao to comply with what he wants. I mean, he can always kind of do it, but like in this particular thing that he wants to confide in her with, confiding, whatever, I don't know how English works, to tell her about, and then, he kind of sort of made it the condition, and then he was like, oh, never mind, wear my kanzashi, which is, wow, very bold of him, I guess, to some degree. I mean, not really. Doesn't have to mean anything, besides the fact that she kind of belongs to him, which she does, so, But just the way that he, conducted himself was like, oh my God, like, Mao is actually worried here. And I understand that, he was kind of himself kind of shocked that she cared so much about another human being, because we know, as everybody does, that she cares a lot, but in a very detached way. And mostly, she's in situations where she cares about her superiors. So it makes sense to care a lot about them, because, her future is tied up to, if she makes mistakes, or if something happens to them, she's affected. But with Xiaolan, who's like below her, I guess, who's like, she has no obligations to, besides obligations of friendship, that shows like this other side of her. I mean, but we know she looks out for people that are like, weak, like that they have, that they're kind of reliant on their positions. She really doesn't want, at the very least, to be the cause of their downfall if she can help it. So it makes sense. Like, it's not like came out of nowhere, but Jinshi doesn't hear her thoughts. So he doesn't realize I don't know how much he realizes that, sometimes she just doesn't say anything, just so that it won't be at least her fault. Like, she won't be part of that. But with Xiaolan, it's even more than that. It's like personal. She actually cares about her, really. And that's really sweet, and it really shows, like, again, this other side of her personality that's in there. She thinks she doesn't care about people, or, I mean, it's not that she doesn't care, but she doesn't care about them passionately. But here we saw her being passionate, and again we saw her being passionate about her father. So, she definitely is capable of that. It's just that I guess it happens rarely, because for the most part she keeps herself apart. She keeps herself, like, not with high emotions, at least when it comes to, when it doesn't come to like poisons or whatever that she gets excited about. She usually doesn't get excited about anything, about people, but they still can warm their way to her heart. I mean, that's a terrible phrase, but obviously her father she cares about a lot, and her friend now, like she herself kind of came to realize, wow, I really care about her. Like, I really, really want to help with this, I mean, because it's horrible. I mean, it was just so grating, because Jinji is just standing there laughing, and she's like thinking, oh God, my friend's going to be punished, and who knows what's going to happen, her or the eunuch or something, like, because of her. And Jinji's like, that's so funny, like, oh, you won't sleep at night, blah blah, like, dude. Seriously. Like, it's once again this disconnect between, how he sees the world and how she sees the world. Like, I guess for him it was obvious that, oh, he wouldn't let anything happen. I mean, it's under his jurisdiction. He probably, would have figured it out somehow or something if Mao had, like, begged him. But he didn't. He just stood there and laughed. And he doesn't think about it really from her perspective too much. In these moments. Like sometimes he does and he tries to, but in this moment he was like lording it over her, you know, and it was just, and she was, you know, honestly desperate, and that was not fair. Not cool, dude, not cool. Okay, anyway, so he said that once she wears the kanzashi, he will tell her. Way to put it off. And he also told her, like, listen to people until they're done. And I mean, she was like, oh, really? That's it? I don't know if she just didn't think about what he probably meant by that, or if she was just so worried that it was like, okay, fine, I can do that. It doesn't matter. But yeah, we'll see if she actually, you know, does that, actually listens to him this time. All right. So that was an interesting development of an episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Writing Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, and Marsh. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.